Hello there and welcome back to another Outriders build video. And today I want to show you my hybrid firepower build that I've been running for quite time. Shout out to Nicktew. He helped me to assemble this build. You know, with his knowledge on firepower, I was able to put something together that is actually really nice, very simple. Even if you don't have these mods, you still would be able to perform really well because this build is basically carried by one mod and also one not talent on the packs, which is basically insane. We're gonna be using the Acari set for this build for the fact that it's a hybrid, of course, and we can get sources of Anomaly when you do heat wave. We need heat wave anywhere because of the mountain mod, so that's that. So I have the helmet here. The fire tsunami is a dead mod in my opinion. I don't think it's needed, but it's the best piece that I have right now. After playing for a bit, Fire Tsunami leaves a bigger trail on the floor, so it's easier to maneuver when you're trying to either do mobbing or bossing, especially the Outriders, when you need to move around to not get stuck on the floor or get staggered. So technically it's not providing damage, but if you look at those things, pretty much it has some use, so it's not bad. I put some Sharp Eye mod in there, so when I'm aiming down sight I get some firepower. And then it has death sentence, which is another important mod in this build. In the chest, I'm testing two chests. I haven't tested enough, but with the tier crafting a little bit with reforged bullet, especially on bossing, when you get staggered and you lose your stack, you probably won't be able to kill the operator in one shot. With reforging bullet, it helps you to keep your volcanic rounds up for longer, so you don't consume it when you're creating, especially with an SMG that you're gonna be shooting so fast. So I might test this one out. I put Mountain Land there because Mountain Land is, like I said, this mod is actually one of the reasons why the build does so much damage, and I have no resistance against fortified, which is gonna increase my resistance piercing by 100% on my RP piercing value. Also, keep in mind that all the attributes on the top preferably are gonna be anomaly power, because this is a hybrid, because all the anomaly power is gonna be converted into firepower, so we need the more anomaly power sources as possible. So technically you can use the 3-piece Acari and then 2-piece purple, but we know the current situation of the game in terms of meat maxing, so this is the best we can have. The other chest that I have is this one, but like I said, I don't think we need 2 tidal wave. But like I said, I'm gonna test out between this one and this one to see which one I feel like is fits better, but both do the job. And in the Acari version, I have the resistance piercer, and it came with Mortal Land on the 3rd slot, so that's actually really good. On the waist, I have Acari pants, which is, I think, one of the best in slot, because it already comes with Anomaly Echo on it. So you increase that, not only the firepower, but you also increase the Anomaly power for bonus skill activation. So it's really easy to get source of damage there. I had Captain Hunter for bossing pretty much, and you want to have lava shots on your build because it's gonna increase your firepower by 25% when the skill is active. Pretty much you're never gonna run out of bullets for the most part, so that's an easy increase there. Then I have these nice gloves that came with Kingslayers on their bottom, and then I put Achilles heel, and usually the carry comes with Strength of Fire, which increase your weapon damage by 8% for every enemy affected up to 5 times. So that's another additional damage. I don't feel it's that strong, to be honest, but at least it's another source of weapon damage. We have these reforged boots that I've been using all the builds because basically has the best mods in the game, I guess, especially for anomaly builds. It has power simulation. It usually comes with the reforged, but this one came with Unstoppable Force on the bottom and a slap arms and anomaly to get even more anomaly power on the build. Every time that I do a heat wave, Unstoppable Force and no resistance against fortified, definitely gonna help you to get a huge chunk of anomaly power, so it's gonna translate eventually to firepower. Now, in terms of weapons, you want to have the Emerald Chaos because it comes with perpetual mode by default, but you want an LNG for mobbing, okay? Because the bigger the magazine, and you don't need you cannot stop shooting. The LMG has a bigger size magazine, so it's gonna help you to keep your stack up, and pretty much every time you kill any mob, your perpetual mob is gonna give you 35% of your ammo back once you kill any enemy. So it's basically you're gonna be non-stop. Every weapon in this build, guys, it has to have anomaly enhancement because it's gonna receive more firepower, equal to 40% of your anomaly power. So that's why I call this a hybrid, because pretty much the more anomaly power you get, the stronger you're gonna get. This one came with that sacrifice, which is additional weapon damage into your build. So this one is not bad. You want to have, like I said, the Emerald Cow, which is basically the skin that I have on this LMG, in order to do mobbing. Bossing, you have two options. You either have the Torture and Prey that comes with mate rage on the bottom like this one, or the Migraine is another great choice because it comes with, I think it's a Brain Eater. When you crit, you don't consume ammo, and that's very good for bossing. So you have those two options. Just make sure that you have mate rage in it and anomaly enhancement, and you are all set. Both SMG comes with crit damage and I believe crit damage and close range damage, so that's actually a plus. For the skill, we're gonna be using Heat Wave, Volcanic Runs, and Ash Blast. And I'm pretty sure you already know why we're using this skill already. And this is basically my skill tree. We're gonna start on the top, grabbing some of the damage, weapon damage. We're gonna grab this little cooldown node in here to reduce the Ash Blast to 9 seconds. That way you have pretty much hot situation uptime for the most part, the entire time that you're using this build. Not only that, you have a Cell Master here to increase weapon damage by 20%. I'm debating which one is different. I think because on another system, no resistance against fortify, I think maybe the armor piercing value is better, in my opinion. We went all the way down to grab Inferno Bullets, which is gonna increase our firepower by 50% for anomaly power, so we have more sources of powers there. And then we went all the way straight to Magma Elemental, which is gonna increase our armor piercing and resistance piercing by 45%. This is gonna help out your build when you do Heat Wave, because Unstoppable 4 and no resistance against fortify is gonna boost up your anomaly power super high, so you're gonna start seeing insane numbers on anything that you're killing. Now in the packs, very straightforward. We're gonna go all the way straight to Bullet Frenzy, which is at the node that pretty much carries the build. Any fire build, to be honest, because basically you do not have a cap for weapon damage. The more you shoot, the stronger you get. So unfortunately, there's a lot of mechanics in the game where you're gonna get staggered and things like that, so it's kind of annoying. So the more you play with the build, kind of, you know, you're gonna start learning what and what to not do when you're either bossing or mobbing, so you can help keep those Bullet Frenzy stack up, and you're gonna start seeing insane numbers, especially in a group. I think I had the biggest one that I saw was like 200 million, something crazy, and the boss just poof disappeared. So even if you're not in a group, you're still gonna be melting bosses so quick, and you're gonna be dropping your jaw thinking how an Acari build with anomaly power is doing so much damage. So this carbon ammo also is gonna help you to get more stab, because it increases your ammo by magazine size by 200%. So your magazine size is gonna be super. So you can just basically non-stop shooting. So that's basically the build, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any question, feel free to ask any question below. I stream on Twitch every night. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to pump as many builds as possible for Pyro, so you can enjoy the class the way you want. And yeah, feel free to follow, leave a like. It definitely helps me to put the video out there. And thank you so much, guys, for the support, and I hope to see you guys soon again. Take care. Peace.